our winning player. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Butler kicks to Lowry. Young with the steal. Collins passes to Young. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
The shot comes out. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hunter finds Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins passes to Capella. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now here is Lowry. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. The tray. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Capella.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Young against Lowry. Deflects the pass. Capella, high post. Back to Young. Over Lowry. Young, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Adebayo against Hunter. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's stolen by Lowry. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here is Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. Here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Young looking it over. Hits it from 3-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Shoots from the block. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Tucker. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle, stolen by Tucker. Left side Butler. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks leading by 4. Bogdanovich finds Young. That 3 off the mark.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Shot, high post, and the jumper is good.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Capella. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Back to Robinson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at point. Stolen by Robinson. Down low, here's Adebayo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Passes to Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. Miami trailing. Adebayo with the elbow. Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard. And Atlanta has possession. Right wing. Gallinari outside. Williams looking over the floor. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. And finished off by Jang.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
Robinson on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Back to Herter. And he drops it in from the low post. Herter's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams passes to Reddish. Back to Williams. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He takes it in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And here is Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
The dish now to Gallinari. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Here's Herter. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Oladipo misses. The Hawks leading. Pass to Gallinari. To the middle. Dishes to Jang. Over in the corner, Reddish. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. Hero on the wing. Another shot. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got it all tied up now for Miami. Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gallinari surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dedmon kicks to Hero. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Reddish dishes to Gallinari. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. From 12 feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that'll do it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Morris. Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Dedmon throws it down.
Well, Dedmon pretty quick to that, and with that long reach, able to get up there and throw it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the paint. It's tipped. Jang, no luck.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Williams passes to Reddish. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. Young with the ball. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And they get it back. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Hero passes to Morris. He feeds it to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Hero on the wing. Wide open look. The shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
To the inside, and stolen by Dedmon.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Young outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
You know, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
The pass to Capella. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Lowry looking around. Feeds it to Tucker. Yes, that goes in. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Butler.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now Young. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 6.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Young against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Lowry against Young. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hunter finds Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Outside Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. So you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point guard. In the corner, Herter with it. Trying to get open is Chang. Herter, no good.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Gorgie Chang is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a one-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. That shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Butler passes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich left side. And stolen by Butler. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Tucker. And the Heat lead by 1. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
On its way from Young for two. Atlanta again missing. Heat shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Butler. The feed to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Tucker. Here's Robinson. No good on that one. Hunter with some nice defense. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Butler with the steal. Goes up and slam dunk by Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. The dish to Collins. Back to Young. To stop the run. Drops in the tray.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering the big-time moment.
The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Young against Lowry. Butler on the way for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Now here is Lowry. Three-pointer. Butler bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 3.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Young pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the drive. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Robinson finds Butler. And here's Tucker. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Collins. And the shot is long. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry passes to Robinson. Lowry against Collins. Clock at 6. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young outside. To the inside. Capella kicks to Young. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
To take the lead. Yes!
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Your Miami Heat Pacers. Let's get right with the best fans in the NBA.
Goes up off the inbound. Got it!
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Here's what's your take?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip-in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Well, the veteran savvy of Chris Paul.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. Here are the five for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the five down low. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the five. Boy, great matchup at the five tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Booker. Bridges, left side. Now Ayton. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Paul shot is off. Lowry outside. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Tipped. Lowry finds Robinson. Out to Lowry. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
Phenomenal concentration by Lowry. He has made a living off getting buckets over physical defense. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
And Booker with the jam.
The assist.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so here is Miami coming off a Suns make. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. Fires the three. Adebayo grabs the board. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Lowry. Offline with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that'll tie this game up.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Here's Lowry. Driving in. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Fires the three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Down low. Tucker. And Aiden pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Three-pointer, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Pass to Tucker. Pulls up on the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Bridges against Butler. Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Lowry from the arc. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul.
Lowry.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer, Bridges.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
And the Suns miss again. Butler can't get it to go. And now the Suns fast break. Out to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray. Butler's got 6.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Booker can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dives for it. Stolen by Booker in transition. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty. What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Robinson. Out left to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Ayton with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Knocked loose. Butler passes to Adebayo. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
A line change here for Miami. Payne against Oladipo. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Johnson passes to Payne. Inside. It's rebounded by Morris. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. Oh, McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Oladipo against Payne. Now here's McGee. Kaminsky finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half. And here's Payne outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Hero for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And here's Payne outside. That one is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hero on the wing. Out to Oladipo. Takes a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Johnson against Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Oladipo. Shoots over Kaminsky. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Shamet. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the paint. Morris. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Heat lead by 7. Payne against Oladipo. To the inside. Stolen by Hero. Here's Morris. And we finished off 1 half of play.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that'll...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Crowder with it. Now Oladipo defending for 3. Bridges. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And for Miami, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Hero. To the right side. Oladipo outside. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Hero. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Oladipo against Paul. Crowder right side. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assisted.
He's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Dedmon. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Stolen by Hero. And they're running. Ahead. Here's Strus. Oh, deflected. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A line change here for Miami. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Crowder. That one goes. Count it.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Lowry against Paul. Left side Butler. To win the drought. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 8 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Crowder against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From behind the arc, Paul with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 1.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
Now Lowry. Give him 8 points now. And it's Butler with the jam. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Booker. Launches it. With the tip. It's good on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. The baseline J is off the mark.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Payne. Some solid defense from Butler.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Adebayo slams it in.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Payne against Lowry. Kaminsky outside. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Here's Payne. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Butler. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Payne against Lowry. 3-pointer. The ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Here's McGee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shaman doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Now here's Butler. From deep. Kaminsky pulls it in.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
The Heat making a switch here. Akpala's checked in.
Now in the game, KZ Akpala.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Lowry against Payne. To the inside.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's McGee. Back to Payne. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Count the basket.
Lowry always comes up with a timely basket, and today is no exception.
Lowry against Paul. To tie it up. To the paint. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Throws it up high. And it's Butler with the jam.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Outside Booker. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Inside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 4.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Crowder left side. Bridges against Butler. Back to Crowder. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
.105 left in the fourth. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Crowder with a steal. Booker against Lowry. Rebound by the Heat. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready, an elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Here's Lowry. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Lowry. Butler on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Conley. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Bogdanovich, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Lowry passes to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Conley against Lowry. Driving to the basket. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Always love Kyle Lowry's exposing a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game. Understands angles and avenues to the cup.
Now here is Conley. Six to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. And we know what Mitchell can do offensive. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Conley against Lowry. Conley feeling it out. Stolen by Tucker. Butler passes to Adebayo. And yes, it's good.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Conley. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Heat. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Going inside. That one goes. Count it. Lowry's got 6.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler kicks to Lowry. And there's another one for the Heat.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They trail by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. The pass to Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Up top, Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He notched it. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. And good that time. Lowry's got 10.
Well, that's Kyle Lowry, the burst of speed to beat everyone up the floor and leaves no doubt with the finish.
Ingles finds Whiteside. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Clarkson up top. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Now here's Adebayo. Tucker dishes to Lowry. And the baseline jumper, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 12 points for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
To the paint, here's Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Ring shot on the way. Ingles with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Stolen by Tucker. Ingles against Adebayo. Robinson misses. Jazz trail by 3. Whiteside finds Ingles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Gay outside. The 3. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Clarkson against Robinson. Ingles passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Over Robinson. Here's Whiteside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson passes to Oni. For the 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Clarkson.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 12.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Ingles passes to Gay. Shoots over Tucker. That one a little long. The Heat leading by 4. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Clarkson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ingles with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With his first shot attempt and stolen by Gay. Oni passes to Whiteside. It's stolen by Lowry. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Robinson up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trains the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Over O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Conley's shot is off. The Heat leading by 9. Drives to the hoop. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Mitchell. That one wide left.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Morris, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Knocked away. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Oladipo against Gobert, and it's good for 2. Oladipo's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Can't connect from short range.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Out to Morris. Conley grabs the miss.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Bojan Bogdanovich. 2.
And he makes the first.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, here's Oladipo, and the officials have called the illegal spot right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Ingles. 3 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And that's the intelligence of Joe Ingles on display. This guy's so clever at figuring out ways to get the defense to foul him.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Passes it to Whiteside. Butler against Ingles. Here's Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Robinson against Clarkson. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Gay misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Butler, no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And the basket by Ingles.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ingles against Butler. Down low, stolen by Gay. Here's Whiteside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard. Here's Ingles. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Oni. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Whiteside. Tipped away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Clarkson lays it up and banks it in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the shot goes in.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Clarkson taking his time here. The dish to Gay. And he makes that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Lowry. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The pass to Ingles. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Clarkson with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
The first one falls.
Rudy Gay. 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson goes in, takes it up with both hands, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can feel sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Conley. Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Passes it to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Lowry with the ball. Feeds it to Tucker. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Miami. Young way outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Collins outside. The putback. Adebayo grabs the board. For 3, Robinson. Hunter with the rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the inside, Tucker. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Lowry against Young. Collins outside. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Looking to win the run. The shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Back to Tucker. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Heat. Young finds Capella. Now Hunter. Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
2 minutes.
Lowry against Young. Puts one up from 19. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Here's Collins. And it's blocked by Butler.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Goes up again. Goes up with it again. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 5. And here's Lowry from the arc. Connects from downtown.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Young from long range. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. From 17. Lowry, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. Buries it down low. Tucker's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Heat up 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Miami ball.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. To the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Lowry.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Hunter. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and that one drops for him. Lowry's got 5.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Up top, Collins. Fires from 14. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Over Hunter. Pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Rebound Atlanta.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lowry finds Robinson. A step-back shot. Miami, no good that time either.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Oladipo. Oladipo with a block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Collins outside. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down low. They swipe it. Now Oladipo. Here's Strus. Back to Oladipo. Inside. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Young. 16 seconds left in the second period. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Strus. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 18.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And so it's Miami.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Credit these guys for coming in with
And that
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
They've got Gorgie Jang, Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Pass to Dedmon. Now Hero. And here's Oladipo. Clock at 4 to the paint. Dedmon uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Williams against Oladipo. Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Outside, Gallinari. The 3 is up. Strus grabs the miss. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Morris down low. He's against Gallinari. Dedmon, no good. The Hawks shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, you get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
It's Herter on the wing. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Williams' shot is good.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Strus. Pass to Morris. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Step back and fire. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass on the layup. Reddish has got 5 points.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Oladipo outside. Here's Morris. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Morris has got his second basket. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo against Williams. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Herter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Hero outside. And that one is hammered home.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Here's Williams. Reddish on the wing. To the inside. Pass to Jang. Here's Reddish. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gallinari. Here's Jang. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Gallinari. Here's Reddish. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound Atlanta. It's picked off. Down low. Morris. Here's Dedmon. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The inside game of Dedmon looks pretty good there. That's a nice move. Comfortable with that.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Morris. Pass to Oladipo from deep. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Robinson with it. And Capella picks him up defensively.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Collins passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Robinson on the wing. Now Adebayo, guarded by Capella. Shot clock at 5. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Again, the Heat score.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Young. On target from range.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Miami converting.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
To the wing on the left. Outside for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Misses from close range. And the Hawks shooting only 42%. Pass to Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Outside Butler. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo passes to Lowry. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler on the wing. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. For three, Lowry.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Bam Adebayo.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Here's Lowry. Cashes in the 12-footer. And the Heat lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Shot clock at 6. Collins passes to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Clock at 6. Paul finds Ayton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Heat ball.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And the pass to Butler. And he drives in. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Plenty of space. Again, the Heat good for two.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Ayton. Lowry against Paul. With the drive. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul looking over the floor. And the shot's good from Crowder.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Lowry against Paul. And it's Lowry penetrating and stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Outside Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Paul against Lowry. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges for three. The Suns need to get a shot off. Whoop, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Heat leading by 4. 1:16 left in the first. Lowry passes to Butler. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And here we go. Bridges misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Down low. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Shoots over Bridges. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Crowder against Lowry. Paul with the steal. Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got 7 points. Heat have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry passes to Tucker, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Butler kicks to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Paul for 3.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And it's in there.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Rejected by Booker. And stolen by Butler. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Tucker dishes to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the pass to Booker. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Adebayo, rebound by the Suns.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Over Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Crowder, no good. Miami leading by 6. Here's Butler driving inside.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. And he converts the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Lowry. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Payne looking around. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Heat leads by 8.
Victor Oladipo.
Into the lane, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Payne gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Inside, here's Dedmon. He can't hit that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Payne with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Great positioning on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the inside. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Johnson outside. Back to Payne. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Shamit. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Oladipo with the ball. And there's the drive. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
Launches a three. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running and finished off by Oladipo.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Substitution for your Suns.
From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Chris Paul takes...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Hero passes to Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock, and taken away by Paul. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And that one's good, Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Oladipo finds Hero. Dedmon with it. Shoots. Hands it from short range. Dedmon's got his second basket of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Hero on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got his first points in this one.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Five on the clock. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hero passes to Oladipo. He can't get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker dishes to Crowder. It's stolen by Oladipo to the left wing. Here's Strus. And he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 9.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Paul against Oladipo. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Strus, defended by Bridges, and there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. A nice shot by Tucker.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
To the middle, here's Ayton, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The assist.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Booker against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Paul driving in. Here's Ayton. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
To the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Bridges outside. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Robinson for 3. No good on the shot. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Here's Shamet. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Tucker can't get it to go. The Suns shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Lowry. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From downtown, Payne finds McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Butler on the way. Back to Lowry. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Lowry looking around. Shot clock at 6. The kick outside to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trail by 15. McGee dishes to Johnson. Going inside. Some solid defense from Butler.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Lowry. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
McGee the pass to Kaminsky. Shamet up top. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Johnson outside. It's not going to go for him. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Tucker with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Ball against Lowry. Passes to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And a miss there on the triple. Miami leading by 17. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Robinson left side. Lots of room. And another basket for Miami. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Bam Adebayo.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
And the dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The shot's good from Paul.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Paul. From past the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so Miami takes this one by a thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for Definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The pass to Adebayo. Good, nice job down low.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he drives in. Tucker can't get it to go. Conley against Lowry. There's the three. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by O'Neal.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here is Lowry. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Victor Oladipo. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Conley against Oladipo. Gobert. He doesn't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Conley against Oladipo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adebayo's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Nice move. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got his second basket.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Robinson misses. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler kicks to Robinson. And here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And the Jazz another 3.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Then for the Heat, Akbala's checked in, and it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Oni. Ingles against Butler. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
The drive by Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 6 points. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to Oni. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Jazz out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Lowry after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. And stolen by Dedmon. Tucker the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler attacking. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Clarkson. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jam. Right side, high post, kicks to Ingles. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now, here is Robinson. Joe Ingles missing his last shot.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Robinson kicks to Deadman. Back to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shots good by Deadman. Deadman's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Smart around the rim. Deadman has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Oni. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right side, the pass to Clarkson. Comes up empty down low.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Knocks it loose.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Ingles. Now recovering. The putback. It's good on the putback. Oni's got the game tied up here for the Jams.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now, here's Deadman. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Outside Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
So it's the Jazz now. The Heat getting the bucket. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. There's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Driving to the basket. Here's Hero. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Conley with it. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points. And that'll...
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here is Conley following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. 16 feet away. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Robinson left side. Miami again turning it over. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Strus. And the layup is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Oladipo against Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. And the 3 off target. The Heat shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Dedmon inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Strus passes to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Conley scanning the floor. Now the dish to Mitchell. The 3. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Heat.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Morris inside. Gobert on him. That evens the score. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Conley against Oladipo. Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Morris with the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside Conley. That's to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich left side. Misses the layup. The Heat with the lead. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Bucket is good. Dedmon's got 8 points.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Mitchell outside to end the run, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Going to the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Now here is Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And here is Conley following Kyle Lowry's 3. Back to Conley. Stolen by Tucker. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Lowry inside the line. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. And there's the feed to Gay. It's good.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Now, here's Clarkson. Passes to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Heat leading by 5. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Butler. That one misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Misses the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Clarkson. The Heat getting the bucket. Whiteside with it. Robinson picks him up. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. And it's Tucker atop the key. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Clarkson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Oni. Now recovering. The shot by Oni, no good. Miami leading by 7. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Jordan Clarkson. Outside Robinson. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ingles against Butler. Now, here's Ingles. Defense is right there. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Adebayo passes to Butler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lowry against Clarkson. Over Lowry. Right side trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And Whiteside at his size is a super tough cover for the defense, which is why they resort to fouling.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Pass to Morris. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Strus. No good on the 3. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Morris against Ingles. Here's Strus. From deep. No good there. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.